Like the Hawleys, the 51st have been storing a wide range of canned and freeze-dried foods, and even a variety of seeds for a worst-case, long-term scenario. But some of their best food buys have been at Army-Navy stores.
Okay, in this truck we've brought down today are numerous boxes of MREs. That's these here. They're MREs, or meals ready to eat. They're government issue. Each box contains 12 meals. Each meal has 2,000 calories in it. Each pouch has everything that you would need, from salt, pepper, toilet paper, chewing gum, candy, your main course, crackers, jellies, peanut butter. It's really a pretty efficient way of going. Along with the MREs comes a little chemical heater, so you don't even need to build a fire with these. You just pour a little bit of water into there, a chemical reaction gets going, the water starts boiling. You put your main entree into there, 15 minutes later you have a hot meal. It's quite remarkable. Shelf life on these is 5 years that you should check them. Shelf life is going to depend greatly on where and how you store them. Now, if you keep them out in a metal barn where the barn's going to get 150 degrees during the summer, they're not going to last very long. But if you can keep these in a cool place that's maintaining maybe 70 degrees, shelf life would probably be 10 to 15 years. If you're not out really being physically fit, just maintaining, one MRE a day will get you by. But if you're going out and working the fields or having to really burn calories, you might want to eat 2 of these a day.
Most members keep at least a 30-day reserve of food on hand at all times, along with other supplies.
Razor blades, shoestrings,
Founding Fathers never intended that the federal government be mom and dad to 200 million people. People are always better off when they're left free to take care of themselves and to take care of each other.
What you have here is food supply, everything to maintain several families for a period of a year or so. If you look across here, you've got a wide range of wheat, rice, milk, beans, flour, honey, butter, you name it. If it can be it's here. And the philosophy behind having this stuff is that you never know what tomorrow's going to hold.
The 51st have been storing medical supplies not only to address their own needs, but in times of crisis, the needs of the larger community.
The supplies that we've been gathering for 5 years now, and we're getting to have a pretty good supply base of medical supplies. You can get it at the local drugstore. Once again, the gun shows is another good place to get some more advanced type first aid equipment. Things that you can't find at the drugstores, like suturing material if you get a major cut to suture yourself back up. We also have stuff to run IVs for people that get dehydrated or whatever the circumstances might be. Broken bones, have stuff to make cast material out of. Some of the other equipment that we don't have here, we have complete burn blankets, small surgical kits to take care of minor surgeries, saline solution, scalpels. Not only have we collected supplies for first aid and medical, but we've also got into the dental aspect of it also. We have equipment to fill cavities on a temporary basis, the tools to pull teeth. Whether or not we'll get any volunteers for that remains to be seen. Antibiotics, the whole gamut. When it comes to the medical side, we're trying to get as much and be as prepared as we can possibly be in that aspect.
But medical is more than supplies. It takes people and training.
We strongly encourage everybody in the 51st to take a CPR and first aid class. Within the 51st, we have several registered nurses, several EMTs, and a few people that are going to school right now to be nurses. Once we go out and we do our field exercises, each field exercise, we set aside a portion of that for our people that are trained in medical to expand on everybody else's knowledge on all the way from basic first aid up to some pretty major type first aid. Well, what we have here are 2 generators. This first one is a 1250 watt generator. The second one is a 5000 watt generator, and they're used to provide emergency power. Okay, also what we have in the truck today are 6 55-gallon drums. Each one of these drums have either diesel fuel, kerosene, or gasoline in them. The first set here is diesel fuel. Use that to run in any farm equipment you might have. Some of the other generators that we have run off of diesel. It's a little bit more economical to run a diesel generator than it is a gasoline generator. The kerosene on the second set of drums are for running your kerosene lamps. We have kerosene stoves that we use for cooking, and on the back is the gasoline, and that's to run the gasoline-powered generators, any farm equipment that you might have that need gasoline-type generators. The cost of these, for the diesel right now is running about $1.05 a gallon here in this part of the country. The kerosene's about 98 cents a gallon, and the gasoline's running right at $1 a gallon. Getting these barrels, if you can come across these and get them for free, that's great, but these here barrels cost us $5.
Part of being in the militia is interacting with everybody. You know, we got people from all over the area, and when we get together, it's a real nice, close community of people, it seems like, that, you know, we're trying to work for the same thing and trying to do it in a positive way. And there's some wonderful people out there that we've kind of found each other.
Regardless of how you present this information to the public, what will probably happen is the liberals that see this show are going to go, oh my God, look at all those guys with guns. All the conservatives who see this show are going to go, hey, that's nice, I wish I had one of those. Even Thomas Jefferson said all citizens should have a firearm, and only honest citizens, because we're not responsible for crime. We're not the problem here. Yeah, the government's going to watch this. They've watched us on television many times. They've been to our meetings. They know us. We've met with the FBI and the BATF. They know that, yeah, they could probably whip us in a you know, straight-on confrontation. But we'd be a lot more trouble than we were. And as long as there's millions of us out here who are a lot more trouble than we'd be worth, then we're safe. And they're just not going to kick in my door and try to take my guns.
Those people that feel threatened by us in the militia, it is my wish and sincere hope that once they watch this show, it will change their perception of what the militia is and see us for what we truly are. Everyday common citizens who want to serve their country.
So in the end, what is the Missouri 51st Militia really all about? Are they simply trying to recapture the true spirit of America by preserving the Founding Fathers' ideals of a nation willing to fight for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? Or is it politics, individual rights, and gun control? Maybe it's a little bit of each. The 51st insist they're not preparing for an armed confrontation with the federal government, or anyone else for that matter. They just want to be allowed to keep the rights they already have, and be prepared for any catastrophe, natural or man-made, that may occur in the future.
I don't like the direction the people who are running our country go. I love my country. And I have 6 grandchildren. And I want them to be free.